Hello everyone, I'm still myself Chukwuka Bilago. Welcome to today's video. I just want to give a summary of the blog to show you guys some of the developments that are happening and also to make it easier for you guys to understand. Okay, so as you can see, I'm doing this presentation directly from the Billion Coin app. So if you're watching this and you don't have the Billion Coin app, well, you have yourself to blame, because we are all busy, okay? And when we are busy, we tend to forget what we are passively pursuing. And that means you start asking questions like, what's the latest in TBC? So if you want to stop asking those questions and be on top of information, then you need the app. All right? So the blog, I won't dive into each of the blog posts, but I will just go straight to the most important one. Okay, so very deep information. You can manage KCBO. What that means is KCBO means Kringle Cash Back Office account for merchants. Then also instructions on how to invite merchants to join TBC. All right, then this is the article I want to dwell on. Okay, this is the article I want to dwell on. But first of all, let's also look at some of the topics before I go into the article. You can see heartfelt calling to TBC leadership is powerful and has authority. TBC provides the way, so do you have the way to use it. Okay, so this is for the Tuesday send button meeting for French, Hindi, and Bengali send button meetings. So let me just go straight into this. What is the TBC admin trying to say with this particular blog post? All right, because there's nothing he said here that I haven't said before, apart from giving you the strategy to use to get merchants to JAWS, which is a very unique strategy that will definitely work. So first of all, let me start by reading this first page that says it goes like this. Reaching our objective of 1 billion members has always been within reach since the idea of TBC was conceived. The only question is, how fast can we reach that number? Humanity needs to upgrade what it uses as a medium of exchange for goods and services. The current system, where a few have so much power over everyone else, has proven over and over again that the few cannot be trusted with such power. All right, so it goes on to show you this. All right, so let me read this again, which is so 100% true. Okay, out of all the alternative cryptocurrencies in the world today, TBC is the only one completely free of banking manipulation and force of government. TBC has already created abundance within a world that only knows scarcity. Okay, we had our trials and have a pattern of overcoming them, and we are strong now than we have ever been. It's time to speed up the growth within the TBC community, and merchants can play a key role now in speeding up the community. All right, so I said this before, countless times before, okay, that merchants are very key, because when you tell people that, because when I look at TBC, I see TBC as money already. Okay, I'm not looking at have over $1 billion worth of TBC in my wallet. Okay, but my own goal is not for me to start looking for an exchange to convert everything. No. Okay, since it's the asset I trust, okay, I would like to keep it in that form, but the question is, how can I spend it? That's the thing that motivated me to create the Billion Coin Mat app and try to create so many innovations around it. Okay, now, and I keep saying, even in the last video that I did, the last couple of videos that I did, that merchants will play a key role, because when you go and you purchase things with TBC and you do a testimonial, that testimonial goes a long way to get the other person to take action, because that's your story. Okay, and when you share your story, you don't need to convince anybody, because they see that they can actually use the coin to purchase actual products. Okay, but okay, so that's why the TBC admin wrote merchants can play a key role now in speeding up the growth, community growth. Okay, because another thing again he said here is, but not in the way. Let me highlight the point I want to read, because a lot of you guys are within TBC admin explained the majority of members that we have in TBC here. Okay, so he said that merchants can play a key role now in speeding up community growth, but not in the way you may be thinking they will. Too many of you in the community only see what a merchant can do for you. You want more merchants to accept Kringles and TBC for payment. You want merchants to accept 100% in TBC/Kringles for their goods and services. My dear friends, those are not reasonable expectations. Okay, so this is coming from TBC admin's mouth, not from me. Okay, these are not reasonable expectations. Sorry about that. These are not reasonable expectations. Of course, it's not reasonable expectation when you want the merchant to do something for you only because you have your TBC. So all you're thinking about is that you want to dispose. That's the mentality most people have. Okay, but you forget that merchants are smart people. Okay, they operate their business revolving on cash. My business revolves around cash flow. If I say okay 100% TBC, we will be sold out. Okay, so sold out that I'll start looking for ways. I'll start having to sell my TBC to be able to now provide products. So if I know that is not right now, okay, whatever it is that has to do with 100% TBC, it's short term, it's not long term. That's why you see me, put the exclusive store as that you have to purchase TBC from me to be able to shop there, so that I can use the cash flow to be able to restock whatever it is you purchased and paid with TBC. Okay, now I introduce the 100% store. Okay, and kept the products based on limits so that it will be within controllable limit. And before you know it, the first day we sold out. Okay, that's how that. So if you say so, merchants operate their businesses on revolving cash, such as stocking their products, their shelves. Okay, let me just highlight this whole page so you guys will stay with me. All right. So such as stocking, so they need the cash flow for stocking their shelves with products they know will be sold. When these products do sell, then they keep a portion of the revenue generated as profit and pay themselves as their means of living. And the majority of the revenue is used to restock the store shelves. Realistically, can merchants restock today only using TBC as payment? No, of course not. So that's why we need to get to 1 billion members fast. By that time, TBC will be widely accepted as a form of payment that merchants could use to restock their shelves. Okay. So it's just sorry about that. So it's really explained here. Okay, when you want a merchant to just accept 100% TBC, he cannot restock with TBC alone, and that is why we need to get to 1 billion members. Because when we have 1 billion members, we will have manufacturers within us, we will have service providers within us, that we can have wholesalers within us, that retailers who accept TBC can go to and pay with TBC. So you find out that within that ecosystem, you find people, paying for products from their suppliers with TBC and also retailing with TBC. Okay, so let's not put the cart before the horse. All right. So the TBC admin goes to explain how the merchants can help us get to 1 billion members. Okay, and also talked about a merchant can successfully sell TBC over and over again. All right, so and how they can do that is by you sponsoring them and showing them how to sell TBC as a product. Okay, and also leverage the business card. All right. Okay. So this angle, I'm going to read this part because um, the TBC admin gave a step-by-step process, gave kind of a process on how you can help merchants. All right. So let me start here. Okay, let me highlight from here and read it for you guys, then explain. All right, so let me highlight till okay. All right, that's a lot. Okay. All right. Okay. So when I read this, then I'll leave it to you guys to go and read this by yourself. Okay. I'm just trying to do this to point out the key point, but it's important for you to read the whole article for you to make sense of my video. Okay, because I've read this article I think twice. Yes, twice, and that's why you see me being able to explain it to you guys. But for you guys to really understand this video that I'm doing right now, you need to go back to the blog and read this in total, completely from beginning to end. All right, without jumping any line. All right. Okay, so let me start here. Okay, so a decent number of you within TBC already have a steady stream of cash flow by following the system. Most of you still need a cash flow coach to help you get there too. If you're getting pretty good at following the system and earning an income using it, then it is time to expand that system to include inviting merchants to join us in the distribution phase of TBC. Okay, some small business owners are the best approach at this time. Big chain stores will not be interested in us at this time. Okay, so what do you mean? So what do I mean by you doing all the heavy lifting? Make selling TBC risk-free and hassle-free for the merchant. Think about it. How many customers does a small business owner have per day? Product-based stores can easily attend to 100 or more customers a day. Same goes for restaurants. What if all they had to do was hand out business cards to make money in TBC? You could do the rest of the work for them. You could set up the Cranial Cash back office for the merchant by creating an email account in their business name. You could pay the $10 admin fee for them. You can print up to 1,000 business cards for them too. Yeah, it's costing you a few bucks to get them started, but you have made it risk-free for them to give this a try. One or two merchants will keep you pretty busy following up with their sign-ups. So you just rotate from one Cranial Cash back office to the next each day, looking for the new referrals that come in as a result of the merchant passing out the business cards. Teach the merchants to offer words of encouragement as they pass out these business cards, like, be sure to collect this gift today while the offer lasts. Then when you connect with these referrals, you can explain how the cookie reward system works, and that encourages purchases of at least $100 in Kringles. You can meet these referrals at the merchant location and complete a $100 cash transaction. 50% of that will go to the merchant as your partner. Of course, the merchant will catch on and also want to purchase at least $100 too from you. When they do, you will keep 100% of that as your personal sale. If every merchant was approached this way, why would any one of them say no? Personal business card from the cash register is so easy to do, and each time they do it, it could bring in $50 of new revenue to them. It's what I call no-brainer. So this really makes sense for the TBC admin, okay? Because all you have to do is just set them up, okay? Set them up by, making it easy for them to have a Kringle Cash account, to have, pay the $10 fee so they can have wallet. Go ahead and, print out business cards for them and let them hand out, and also give them, some little instruction on how they hand it out and what they say. Then in the process, you will now be managing the Kringle Cash back office. But it's best you register them with their business name, okay, on Kringle, using the email. So you register a new email for them in their business. If they don't have, then use it for their Kringle Cash registration. So what this happens is that when you are keeping tabs on the Kringle Cash back office and you are getting across to the new members who sign up, or new referrals, you get to also teach them about the cookie reward system, which will motivate them to purchase at least $100 worth of TBC from you. Okay, you that introduce the merchant. Now, when you give the merchant $50 just for the referrals he or she got through his business, handing out the business card, you will find out that the merchant will be inspired not only to refer more people or share the business card because he's seeing revenue from there, he will also want to buy his own. Okay, meaning that you get complete 100% without actually sharing any revenue with him. Okay, so it's a no-brainer. Okay, it's a no-brainer. You can adopt this if there are merchants within your place that you can refer to, and you can try out this with. Okay, it might not be perfect at the beginning. You might not be an expert at it at the beginning, but by so doing, you become confident, and before you know it, you probably get one or two merchants within your location to do the same. Okay, so when merchants find it easy to sell TBC using the business cards, then they are highly likely to at least accept 50% TBC, right? Imagine tens of millions of merchants around the world accepting 50% in about 6 to 9 months from now. You will be surprised how fast we go from 100 million members to 1 billion members. I bet the distance between those two achievements is only 60 days. Okay, so this goes to show you that it's achievable, and it's a very realistic method for us to actually get to 1 billion members. Trust me, I keep saying this, testimonials always sell. All right, and for the fact that a merchant, okay, is involved in actually handing over business cards where people purchase TBC from him, he will have to, at least agree, okay, to accept even if the 50% TBC for items. Okay. Anyway, so it's pretty easy. But for the Billion Coin Math app, we already accepting 100% TBC. Okay, and we have the digital library where you can shop for books for 100% TBC. We have the exchange contest where contests happen, prizes being, exchanging $25 worth of TBC, and also shopping with, TBC on the exclusive store of the Billion Coin Math app. Okay, you also have the 100% store that has no condition. The only thing there is that we have limited stock. You also have what do I call it? You also have the exclusive store where you have consumer electronics and fashion accessories. Okay, and today somebody purchased TBC from me, and right away their account has been created, and right now they are shopping for items that they want to buy or purchase with their TBC. Okay, so it's really simple. It's really simple, guys. And I keep telling you guys, okay, you have two choices. Okay, one is to sit aside and allow things happen. The other is to accept what is available and use it to your own advantage, rather than crying for what you want when you know it's not available. Alright, so guys, that's it for this video. I know it's a long one, but I bet you by the time you finish watching this and you head back to the blog to read it again, you will definitely understand what the message is, and probably venture into providing, into following these steps. Okay, all right, so to call you Wednesday, I say Take care. Bye for now.